matter of fact though, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this? How about that?
All right, gang. Ian Anderson, Corey Merrill, Such Goes Disc Golf. We're back with some more 2017 U.S. Masters. Tim Selinske. We got the lead card. Corey, round 2. Barry Schultz, George Smith, Dave Feldberg, Jason Duden. Where are we at today?
We are at Grandview Park, out in, I sure think it's Des Moines. I know that's where we were staying, but I'm pretty sure it's right there in Des Moines.
Okay.
One of actually tons of courses in the area, like a true, people say like disc golf meccas, whatever they want to say, but honestly, like there's so many courses, so many awesome courses. It was great.
That's awesome, man. When land is cheap, you can have a lot of disc golf courses.
You're not wrong.
Must be nice. Barry Schultz on this hole 1, par 4, 509.
Yeah, and there's 2 par 4s on this course. This one definitely is a par 3. It's a long par 3, 509 feet through the trees, but it's downhill, and everyone's trying to do this.
George Smith, that's fading early, hopefully not over the fence.
No, just right into the fence. And you know,
okay.
That faded out early, hit the fence, and look, he still has 70-footer?
Yeah. Feldy? We're just putting out an instructional video today.
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't either. The people liked it, though, which they usually do for Dave Feldberg clinics.
Yeah, I know, right? That's like having your mom say she likes your work, you know?
The professor of disc golf. And this is Jason Duden, right?
Yeah, Jason Duden, man, or just Duden.
Mm-hmm.
Good Duden. Like the guy, man.
Solid. Pretty good drive. He's down there for an easy birdie. We got Feldberg, second shot. Probably throwing that sinus he likes so much.
Yeah, that yellow one it's got that funky little like tri grip on it. I don't know. It's like 3 different tackinesses all in one disc.
What?
Yeah, you've never seen it? It's got
No.
like the 3 different thumb pads.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Jason gave that a half go. This is Barry. He finished pin high.
Yeah, it kind of slid all the way down and
Oh, come
all
on.
the way in the bin.
Barry Schultz, calm down. Eagle to start
Yeah,
your
that
day?
was huge. That'll play. So again, it technically is an eagle, but it's just a great 2, regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all carded easy 3s, but Barry carded a great 2.
Yeah, that was a huge putt, huge drive.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the way you want to start your round when you establish yourself as the leader after round 1.
Yeah, definitely. George Smith, I think I've seen him win Memorial before. Pretty sure. In Masters.
Yeah, sure. I'm not positive. I would believe it, though, because he definitely has all the shots, too.
Yeah.
Great player.
Yeah, I've seen him around for a while. Hole 2, par 3, 320.
Yeah, 320 feet. Really just a fun downhill right-to-left shot.
Okay.
It's throw something straight that's going to glide left at the end, but nothing that really finishes too hard.
Yeah, it looks like you want to miss right if you miss.
Yeah, or I mean...
Late, anyway.
Exactly, late, yeah, because if you hyzer in left, there is those nasty trees, but there's no really reason to be testing any of that.
Yeah. Good shot from Barry after that eagle. George Smith. Throwing a rock here, it looked like.
Yep, or what appears to be a rock. I don't know exactly, but yeah, just that floaty straight mid-range.
Yeah, well done. You should be carding a 2 there. Feldberg.
Ripping out another putter. My guess is probably another Sinus.
Mm-hmm. Go in. Wow.
Red's the choice, apparently.
Uh-huh. And Duden.
And this is really his local track.
Oh, okay, cool.
He said lately he's been playing Ewing a little bit more, but he, for years, after work every day out here, just kind of shooting it around.
Nice.
He's like a 2 tournament a year type of player,
Oh, really?
as opposed to Barry, who's like, full on touring professional. It's a good dynamic. It's really interesting.
That's cool to see.
Mm-hmm.
Good putt by Barry was cool to see. Dave Feldberg looking for the deuce. Sneaking it over.
Yeah, his putt is just it's like clockwork. That's the only way I can say to describe it.
It is, yeah. Super methodical. Duden. Dude.
That'll work.
Yep. And George Smith.
Dude, it's
Dude,
in.
dude.
Oh, no.
I'll stop. Here's George Smith coming back for his birdie as well. And that's a great last name, honestly.
I know. I'm so jealous, man.
I
It's
know.
like the Lebowski quotes are just never ending.
Right.
Just,
It might get
it's
old,
beautiful stuff.
but
I imagine it would.
On the surf, it looks great.
Yeah. I'll tell you what doesn't get old, though, is being 3 down after 2 holes. That's what Barry Schultz is.
That
It's
guy,
a pace I can appreciate.
that is doing work. Hole 3, where we going, Corey?
We're going up and over this kind of initial hill that you see in front of your face, and then through the trees and kind of into a valley down here at the end.
Huh.
That is the line that all these guys are probably going to forego, and they're just going to play the safer, kind of more direct hyzer route out and around
Okay.
everything.
Probably would have worked if it finished instead of hitting that tree.
Yeah, exactly. Really, you avoid all the early trouble, and it's one of those deals where the trees you're going to hit are later if you throw that hyzer route, you know?
Yeah, very true. Yeah, definitely the safer shot there.
Yeah.
George Smith, who goes to the PB school of holding another disc in your offhand.
Whatever works, man. I
Yep.
can't do it. It throws my balance off. but
Oh,
hey.
me too, man. Dave Feldberg posterized this hole. Yeah, let's see what Jason can do for us. Ooh.
Little tight.
It looked like a little bit too stable of a disc there.
Yeah, there's definitely, like those home course tournaments are extremely tough to play, man. Like
They are.
You've birdied every single hole on the course, and then the second you miss one, you're kind of in your head a little bit. It's like, I've done this before, so interesting to see him playing his home course here.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like when you played the Safari, Corey, was that really tough too?
Yeah, that's
winning
really
advance?
that's what I was trying to segue into. Yeah. I won Safari. It was really great, but all I care about is making the San Francisco team. Okay, I'm a team player here.
By 5 strokes even.
I'm not a bagger.
I gotta give my man some love.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, and I'm not a bagger to anyone that's saying it.
No, not at all, dude.
Officially on the record.
Like your rating barely kicked you out of the AM2.
That's what I'm saying, man. I had a good weekend, man.
Yeah, really good stuff. Cool to watch.
Anyway,
man.
back to the regularly scheduled action
Of
before you
Dave
start
Feldberg.
bragging for me.
Dropping in the birdie. He just won back a Barry now, though.
Yeah, Barry really falling off the pace, dropping to a measly 3 down through 3.
Yep. Hole 4, par 3, 479. Par 3?
Yeah, this one's a pump. I would say this honestly plays harder than hole 1 because it's not nearly as downhill. You're really just trying to pipe it down through these trees and let it finish a little bit to the left. Obviously, that's a bit overcooked by Dave there.
Yeah.
But it's a tough shot. It's a great 2 if you can find yourself with it.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave. Looks like he hit a tree. And did he drop there or did he stay up in the tree?
Oh, it kicked down there a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
I really, for me, I see, and I know I do see more sidearms than usual, but I really see the sidearm play as a good play because of the way that it fades down on the left. It gives you a little bit more room to work, I think, on that distance.
Okay. I see what you're saying. George Smith, ooh, hanging out wide, and
Not what you want on a near 500-foot hole.
no, he got that one dead center, kicked him straight back. Jason? Ooh, this looks good.
Yeah, that's
Jeez.
just exactly what you want. Good
Come
Lord.
on.
Duden crushed that.
Nice. That was so pretty. Now, George Smith has his work cut out for him here on his second shot, and
Oh, yeah, forced to take it so wide because of the tree in front of him.
yeah, it almost fought, but caught a late tree there. He's going to have to settle for a bogey. Feldberg just hoping to salvage the par.
Yeah, that touchy incline, or I guess kind of side to side,
Mm-hmm.
fall line there really gets in your head when you're throwing these up shots.
It does, yeah. He threw that flex shot that really kind of matches the grade as it lands.
Mhm.
Really well done. Oh, no way!
Barry came to play. He's won 5 U.S. Masters titles.
I cannot believe this guy right now.
Yeah, he's serious about it. Duden giving it up.
Barry Schultz. Out of control. Duden, get this. Yes.
There you go. That's a big putt. I mean, you throw that huge drive. It's a two-way conversation. You still got to make the putt.
You do. 2 birdies on this one. Corey did not see that coming.
I did not see that coming either, honestly. Clearly, this doesn't play harder than hole 1. You know?
I guess not.
Good Lord.
Wow. As good as these guys are, I still did not expect to see that. And, wow. Incredible. Barry increasing that lead over Dave to 2 now. George and Jason hanging around.
Always thrown Innova and competed with Innova. I don't think I'd be playing this sport if it wasn't for creating the disc itself and then just taking it to the next level over and over and over again. How great the discs are themselves. It's really gained my trust, and I don't think I would be here without Innova. I don't see myself doing anything else.
All right, again, huge thanks to Innova Champion Discs and the PDGA for making this coverage possible. Hope you guys enjoy it. Support them for supporting us. Hole 5, Corey, par 3, 320.
Yeah, another one in kind of that 300 to 345 range. You're going to see a lot of that out here today.
Okay.
You could play it sidearm, backhand, pick your poison. Really, you're just avoiding the trees, getting yourself up there and hitting the putt.
Yeah.
That's going to be the theme of the day, really.
Yeah, Barry's so good at keeping it low, but I got away from him on that one.
Yeah, surprising, too. After the momentum boost, he hits that huge jumper.
Yeah.
And there you see Revere running back. He left his mini, and there he is running back to his group.
Nice. Dave, this is looking good if it stays clean.
It does.
Ooh, well done. George Smith going to come back after that bogey. Missed stuff. It didn't miss stuff, Corey.
No, and I was honestly kind of surprised to see a few of these guys throwing it quite hard as they did.
Yeah.
It really seems like something you just kind of want to grace something up there, but these guys are throwing outright something stable.
Yeah, I guess it's a little extra effort on that hyzer line.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Oh, dang it. Gave that a good run. We have to settle for a par, but Dave, he's not settling.
No, he's not in a settling mood today, I think.
No.
I mean, once he gets up to 40 years old, he really has an opportunity to start dominating the scene, you know?
Yeah.
The competition does thin out significantly in the Masters division. You have to imagine, you know, he wants to win all of these big ones.
Yeah. It might thin out, but there's still Barry Schultz there, man.
Oh, you know, no question. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, you're talking about champ right here.
Yep. Joe Revere's on the Masters scene now, too.
Yeah, Barry's won, up to this point, Barry's won 5 Masters championships, and he's 46 or, like, not too much older than the limit of, you know, being able to play him.
Wow.
I think he's only not won one since he's been Masters age, and that's because he skipped it last year in Stockton.
Oh, he didn't win Portland either.
Oh, there you go. So he's
Yeah.
only missed one that he's been at.
Yeah, and that one went down to the last hole with him and Ken.
Oh, goodness.
That was epic. Hole 6, par 3. Where are we going?
Yeah, 429 feet, kind of dead straight ahead from the tee, but you have to weave through a lot to get there. That was an incredible shot by Feldberg.
Dave is a hell of a seamstress.
Solid.
Thank you. Barry with the roller.
Yeah, whipping that Pro Starfire out. And
Ooh.
The roller plays nice into the kind of right to left downslope. The pure power flip-up shot, though, works as well. That thing was touched up.
Yeah. Oh, good kick there at the end. Kept him out of the rough for the most part, anyway.
Non-kick, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. George Smith.
Yeah,
He's
good
gonna
miss.
tag that tree again.
I
but
know.
Stays clean, but in early here. Forehand putts. So hard.
Yeah, not going to happen very often, I don't think.
No. Barry missing a putt also does not happen very often. Jason to get a stroke on Barry.
Yeah, good commitment.
Great putt. Well done, sir.
I really think there's something to... You see a lot of these putts, and you see great putters, every single time they leave their hand up and they really follow through. I just think it's so key, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
It's really, really the thing that's like taking my putting to the next level is like, gosh, the follow through is just so key.
Yeah, I feel like
You
using
don't see
your
bowlers,
legs.
like
Yeah, right.
stopping halfway through.
Yeah, using your legs and follow through are two huge keys to solid putting there. Some good birdies from Feldy and Jason. Feldy's tied with Barry now.
Yeah, these guys are out here slaying it. Feldy's 6 down through 7.
Yeah.
And here's another 258. This one is the opportunity to get 2 strokes as well. The basket's right there.
Ace it.
It's exactly. I mean, look at it. It's so aceable.
Got a backstop and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Feldberg turned that one over a little too much, though. Huh. I mean, he'll make that putt, but...
Yeah, feeling the pressure of the ace. Maybe a little bit? I don't know.
Yeah. Jason? He's attacking.
Yeah, I like that. That kind of lofty putter shot.
Yeah, that's cool. Barry? Gonna try and take back his box. And letting Dave borrow it for a little bit.
Yeah, more like a lease situation.
Exactly. George Smith?
Yeah, and these are all fine. I mean, even the misses are so forgiving on a 250-foot hole.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with that backstop they got.
Oof. And Feldberg really testing the limits on that circle length.
I was gonna say that was outside. But
When
Did he
Feldberg walks out and I got it 11. Okay, all right, all right. You make it, we'll walk it. All right.
Yep. Good putt by George. Barry coming back for his 2. Just sneaks it over.
Yeah, I was actually kind of overall surprised at the liberalism of the kind of like how the circle length. They're not painted on at this event, so it's in the eye of the beholder, really.
Yeah, for sure. Got to walk off those 11 steps.
Yeah.
Yep. There is that star frame, our first, I believe. And Feldy and Barry still tied. Jason and George lurking. Hole 8, par 3, 391. What's the story?
Yeah, this one's definitely got a little bit of teeth as far as being tough to 2. You're throwing over two separate hills. One right off the tee drops into a valley, and then one where the basket is on the back end of it. So it's a really touchy shot, similar to a couple of holes out at Pickard Park that were kind of that steep downslope.
Yeah, sure.
So it's really tough to stick it by the pin.
Not a bad shot by Dave. Jason needs some flip, though. Is it going to work?
It's not going to not work.
Okay. He's putting.
Mm-hmm.
Barry? Looks like a Leo shot.
Yeah, something that'll just hold that ante. 391 seems a little long. It seems like it's not quite that far, but
Yeah. George Smith putting a good move on it.
yeah, great move.
Yeah. I'll make that putt for a 2. Up first is Barry after coming up a little bit short right.
Oh, he thought he had it.
I thought he did too. Come to
the shaping up
expect
so
those.
nice.
It was. Jason misses the opportunity there for a birdie. Feldberg. Putting robot.
Gracious. Up next on Feldberg birdies them all.
Yeah. Same putting routine every time. So important. George going to come back and match Dave. Well done, sir.
It's a good deuce to get, man. I have
Yeah.
a feeling, I don't have the analytics in front of me, but I have a feeling that this one was probably one of the harder 2s on the day, all things
Yeah.
considered.
I can see that. That downhill green, trees, yeah. There's some par drop-ins from Jason and Barry. Looks like Dave just swooped the lead right there. He took it.
Yeah, that'll work. I mean, 7 down through 8 will do that, although Barry did get 2 on one hole, so
He did.
they're out there battling in their own ways.
It's very true. Hole 9 is up next, Corey.
311 feet, kind of from the tee straight. A little bit of an incline, so a little bit of an uphill, but really it's staring at you in the face. Really the only difficulty is that you have to keep it straight. There's not really a lot of room to work outside left or right. Feldberg showing us the line, though.
Yeah, showing us it's not that hard when you're Dave Feldberg.
No.
George Smith. Similar line to Dave, but got a little too much turn. Again, not bad, though.
Yeah, another one of these holes that's going to be pretty forgiving regardless of the miss.
Mm-hmm. Jason, throwing a hyzer flip.
I love it. Regardless of the length, he gives it like a full, like, long jumper's run-up. It's kind of like a James Conrad thing.
It is very James Conrad-y.
Yeah.
Barry looks like he's going to be hanging out with George over there. Birdie Town. Here is Jason.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So much gusto on that.
Yeah.
That was a great little putter shot.
I like it. George Smith for a 2. Schmish.
Oh, schmishy.
Talking is hard. Good birdie. Putting is easier than talking, apparently.
Yeah, for these guys.
For these guys, anyway. Yep. Barry Schultz looking to card a 2 as well. Yes. Just like dead center, you know?
I know. It's just so... Like, so many of his putts,
Perfect.
they just have zero other option but to go in the basket. Like,
Yeah.
none of it's, like, fooling around, could splash out, hits
Yeah.
the pole, bounces around. None of that.
Mm-mm. It's just going in. It's going
Nose
to its home.
down in the bin.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Madison would approve. No,
Yeah.
wait, Happy Gilmore. There we go. Get my right Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, I know, right?
Feldberg, after a great drive, drops in another 2. Just what Dave does on this course.
8
Just
down through
one.
9. Golly.
It's fire.
Yeah, I believe he missed hole 1, 2, 3. That's about it.
Oh, it's getting crazy. Check out those sweet disc golf pins. I didn't know Paige Pierce had one too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I really like it too. I like the color, the teal and pink, man. I really think it
Yeah.
pops.
Yeah, cool. Cool, dig it. All right, guys, that's all we got for our round 2, part 1. We'll catch you in round 2, part 2. Thanks for watching.